deep inside the mind of PDCP, let us take a trip to the hood of made-up stuff, a whimsical place where pals will be made and harsh lessons learned.
Amelia.
Reynaldo.
Lisa. JT.
Jimmy.
Ethan!
Corolla.
Espulci,
Willow.
Camilla.
Palz,
Buffy.
Karen.
Robin.
And Cody.
Good Planus, Slayer,
Cayenne.
Goldsworth.
Goto-sama.
Sunny flowers.
Cranberry.
Star chests.
Doubts,
And Bowtie Billy.
Chapter 27. Goldsworth in the election. Mail-in voting is safe. Jeez.
Live from the heart of the hood to the hood of your heart, broadcasting from the Hood Dome. It's K-Hood News 9 at 9 with Amelia Potts and Reynaldo Hoopsalute with JT Moneyball on sports and Lisa Golden Showers with the weather outside. We start tonight with breaking news.
Good evening, I am Reynaldo Hoopsalute, and it's getting hot in here as the election time is coming. Today's big story 1 week out from the election is candidate Mr. Gray has dropped out of the race for mayor to focus solely on gaining the newly created position of deputy mayor. He squared off against his opponent Devin Cranberry this evening in their final debate, and here is what happened.
Candidates, you are 1 week out from the election. What are your final statements to the voters? And will you both accept the results of the election if you lose? We will start with Mr. Cranberry and then Mr. Gray.
Oh, Madam Pimpleman, you ask such silly questions. I am Devin Cranberry, city manager of this fair hood, and I will most assuredly take the crown of deputy mayor next week. When Mayor Goldsworth is once again re-elected, we will rule this town with the fists of law and order. Our 3-point plan will eliminate the homeless altogether. Shoo-shoo. It will create a strong pixel-free border and ensure that no one ever films in a public place without my permission again. There is nothing to accept, nothing to concede. We will win, period. There is no possible scenario where I go back to being a mere city manager.
My plan is to bring fairness and balance to this city, to give the left, the right, and the center a platform in which to make gains and to take losses. That is the way it is, and throwing off the balance of that would not be optimal. You win some, and you lose some, and that is perfectly adequate. And if I were to lose, I would accept the result, as one half voted for me, and one half did not, and that is fair.
Yikes, we are all doomed. Also, in local news this evening, St. Groupers is missing one of their own, as Father Jose del Como went missing a few weeks ago. He disappeared around the same time Cody Mann was captured by a mysterious gang from south of the border. No further information is available this time on his whereabouts.
Good evening. I am Amelia Potts, and we are a mere 6 days from the big election that will shape the political landscape of our hood for years to come. Today, our Reynaldo Hoopsalute sat down for a one-on-one candid interview with Mayor Goldsworth to talk about what is next for him in either a new term or a post-mayoral life. And our Jimmy Molson sat down with Sunny Flowers to hear her whimsical musings.
Mayor Goldsworth, it is your claim that the election will be fraudulent if you do not win. What is the justification for that? Do you think after 30 years that people of the hood need change in the position of mayor?
Oh, my dear Mr. Newsman, there is no outcome for me except victory. I have never lost an election, I will never lose an election, and losing would put me on the same low IQ level as the denizens of this past that I've come to guide.
Miss Flowers, your opponents say your experience is limited and that you're soft on crime. That your becoming mayor would lead to, quote, anarchy here in the hood, and a barrage of, quote, uncontrolled liberalism with open borders. Your response?
I'm going to put that to bed right off the bat, Jimmy. The borders are controlled by federal authorities, not one city in the desert. End of story. With that being said, I don't care if you're a liberal or a conservative or even a libertarian. When I win this election, I will make this city a sanctuary for everyone, one of love and peace, with no police brutality anymore. This city is my home, and I've sat back and watched it get turned upside down, just like the smiles of the residents here. I want smiles, Mr. Molson, not frowny faces.
Hey everyone, I am Lisa Golden Showers, and I am the lead anchor tonight. Whoa!
And I am Jimmy Molson. I'm anchoring. That's pretty neat.
We're here covering for Reynaldo and Amelia, who are out in the hood interviewing regular citizens like you today to figure out what you think about the upcoming election. Let's see what they had to say.
This story is so big, Lisa, that they sent us out to interview people. Ay ay ay, this hot sun is harsh on my soft, frail skin. I am out here, outside of the Sunny's Flower Shop, here in the Hippie Town neighborhood, and I met up with a few regular Joe the Plumbers today, and here's what they had to say.
I am voting for Sunny Flowers because she is the pro-New Age spiritualism, pro-naturopathy, and pro-summoning the dead to reunite loved ones. Flowers...
Sunny Flowers is the logical choice. She is not a sellout who is absolutely pathetic and against public photography like Mayor Dickweed Goldsworth and City Council President shitbag Devin Cranberry.
Wow.
I am Amelia Potts, out here in the field today in the Flagsville neighborhood. Today, I talked to a few people who were out and about and found out what their opinions are. Here is what they had to say.
I don't like either of them, but the woman with the tie-dye is a woman, and I hear she wants to take my guns and ban my Bible. I won't stand for it. Vote for the guy with the R, no matter who it is. America. Only
Just vote for Democrats.
I'm an old-time gal with old-time beliefs. And Mayor Goldsworth and I worked together a few times in the 80s. Well, every Friday night, if you know what I mean. Vote for Goldsworth, yeah!
Yeah, player. Goldsworth is a promoter of a strong economy, and Lordy Lord knows that I'm an entrepreneur. And someone such as myself needs a strong, thriving economy, and a city that attracts tons of 18-plus ladies who want work, yeah.
This city needs a firm, strong hand and a proven leader for over 30 years now. I don't like change, and I'll be voting for the Golden Boy. I only vote for lower taxes, especially auto and gas taxes. California and all. My daddy's the sheriff and all, so I probably shouldn't be getting involved, but I can't vote. Them's voting machines are up some of them fancy electrical stairs, and they scare me right. No way.
Whoa, there's like a lot of really neat people with neat opinions out there. My mama says opinions are like,
Well, that is all we have for you this evening. For Lisa Golden Showers, I am Jimmy Molson. Stay vigilant and stay tuned. You have 4 days and the polls are still saying a dead heat. How have you gone from being one of my top generals to being a complete idiot? Maybe this equal idiot over here, Goto, is the one making you weak and idiotic. Explain yourselves!
How dare you speak to me in that way? I am overlord of the Yakuza. I don't care where you are from or how many fancy lasers you have aimed at my head. I have served you loyalty and command respect.
Respect is earned, Shiranami. Still your tongue when speaking to me in such a manner or pay the price. The ultimate price for your insolence, you fool!
Now, let's calm it down a little bit here. I don't want my lord from ahead clashing with my partner from behind. Let's just win this election, and then we can begin moving your forces in to infiltrate every corner of this feeble place.
As I've said, Goldsworth, fail me and I will bring you here to pay. This plan has been in motion for 30 years and my patience is nearing its end.
Yes, my emperor. Long live the emperor!
What did I just witness? Oh my. The mayor is in league with the Yakuza and bowing down to a foreign power's emperor. And my word, that emperor wears a sombrero. Oh no! Mayor Goldsworth is working for both the Yakuza and the Emperor of Mexico! I've got you now, Goldsworth! To the media! Away.
Howdy and good evening. I am Reynaldo Hoomsalute. This evening we are down to just 4 days until the Hood casts its ballots for the new mayor. And tonight, K-Hood hosted an independent voter town hall featuring the mayoral and deputy mayoral candidates. Here's how it went down.
Tonight we have 3 independent voters who will ask each candidate a question. The candidates will have a chance to answer each of them to try and convince them why they are the candidate to vote for.
Mr. Cranberry, how do you propose fixing those bumpy streets and non-ADA compliant sidewalks around this town? It really cramps the mobility of a guy like me.
Well, Mr. Lone Star, you see, in our 2024 budget proposal, we will be taking all of that money we make from our new Jailing the Homeless initiative and having them make prison labor products. And then we will be applying that to the city infrastructure budgets. So you can have a smooth skate around town.
So bro, I just got back to town and I'm like totally wanting to hear what you plan on doing about the current ban on selling herbal products in this town, Miss Sunny. And for you there, Mr. Gray, what do you want to see happen to all of that sweet cash you make from legalization if you lift this ban?
Good question. question, Mr. Man. When I become mayor, we will be legalizing both the herbal supplements you speak of as well as the fungal supplements that so many crave, so that everyone can just sit down, hug it out, and chill.
The money should be spread over numerous programs, equally, as to not prioritize one over the other. Everyone should get a little bit.
Mayor Goldsworth. Hi, prominent citizen Karen Mann here. How will you deal with the recent influx of hooligans from across the border? All of these illegals crossing over are very much hurting the image of this town, and my image as a pillar of this town. We do not need any more of these lazy, unemployed, pixelated clowns from Shantytown coming into our streets and putting down their 16-bit tents. No, sir.
Well, you see, my plan is to build a big, beautiful wall. A firewall, if you will. By doing so, it will disperse those pixels before they can even enter. It will shatter their zeros and ones into oblivion, and it will stop those pixelbacks from ever setting foot in our hood.
Hopefully, this town hall went a long way in helping people decide where to cast their vote. In other news, the candidates both received their election surprise today. The Goldsworth campaign announced they had found evidence that Sonny Flowers was involved in the Hood Underground environmental protests of 2005, which resulted in the destruction of the statue of the founder of the Hood, Zanzibar Alejandro Mercado Buenos Aires. The members of the group were never caught and charges were never filed.
Meanwhile, K-Hood News 9 has received an anonymous tip from an anonymous source that has told our very own Jimmy Molson that Mayor Goldsworth has been selling contracts for our city for the last 12 years to Japanese businessman and suspected Yakuza leader Shiranami Goto. It has also been said that the mayor is selling secrets to, and I quote, the Emperor of Mexico. It has been said that the Yakuza have an expansive presence in the hood, and the quote coming from our source are the true puppet masters of this operation. I'm a bit confused, however, about the Emperor of Mexico thing. Huh?
Oh yes, these documents and videos show very clearly that Mayor Goldsworth is in a Yakuza plant. I fear that with the upcoming new deputy mayor position, that Mayor Goldsworth will have to resign and hand over power to the deputy mayor when he wins. Yes. Oh, and he works for the Emperor of Mexico. I call him Mr. Sombrero, but I don't know what his name is.
You bionic-jawed absolute idiot! You are winning by 20 points until your incompetence lets someone see us together. Now it's 50-50. If you lose, so help me, I will punish you. Oh, calm down already, Goto. There is no way I could ever lose. Let's check in with the big guy.
Do you realize that every move you make are shifting the timelines more and more? And most of them you're now losing. Fix it or pay a dear price, Weatherby. I will not have my plans foiled. If you lose, I will take your town by force.
Oh, sweetie, you are pulling 50-50 with Mayor Goldsworth now, Miss Flowers. I am so happy to say that, and hopefully we will begin a new era of positivity here in the hood under your leadership. Wonderful.
Have I mentioned that you are an awesome rockstar campaign manager? Thank you for being on board. If I win, I want you to be part of my administration.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been
Good evening again, everyone. There is only one more day until this long campaign is over. I am Reynaldo Humpsalut. Let us get right to the news. This evening, we had the final debate between Mayor Goldsworth and candidate Sunny Flowers. It was a tantalizing affair, to say the least. Here are some highlights of what happened.
Candidates, this is the final time you get to address the audience on this large of a platform. Tell the citizens why you should be their mayor.
Look, everyone, we know that the country as a whole is headed towards a total fascist dictatorship due to anger, hate, and misinformation.
Wrong!
We as a city out here all alone in the desert
Pure liberal drivel!
need to be one bastion of love and peace.
Wrong!
We need to be here for one another. We need to go back to a simpler time where we can talk and not hate each other for thinking differently.
False, false, false!
You can vote for me and we can make a bold, progressive leap forward together, or you can get
Incorrect,
more of the
incorrect.
same stuffy, angry, hateful old man who was caught in league with the Japanese mafia so
Incorrect,
blatantly that it
incorrect.
shook him to his core. I choose love. What do you choose?
La 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 la. Shook? Madam Flowers, you really have the nerve to say that I'm shook over having dinner with a friend, an old war buddy? Yes, I fought in the war, many times in fact, and I would have given my life for every one of you. I would have given my life 7 to 10 times in fact. I am the only right choice, the traditional choice, and the person who will keep you safe from those filthy, pixelated rapists from Shantytown. I am confident and I am strong. Ho-ho!
Election night 2023 is here. Isn't it so exciting? Yay. All day today, the voters of the Hood have been casting their ballots for the next mayor.
Ooh boy, this is a close one indeed. I am being told by our election center that as of this moment we have a tie, and there is only one voter left outside of the polling station who is being personally appealed to by the candidates. And with only 2 minutes to go until polls close, let us take a look live at this scenario unfold. This is very exciting, yes.
Aren't you that guy, the one who has been burying his nose in random people?
Do we even want his vote?
Ooh, look at that. I'm an undecided voter. Come on now, one of you have to want me to be the one who gets you elected mayor. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, the things we do to get votes, am I right? Ha ha!
Oh my, I feel violated.
Ooh, let's see here. The old guy smells like farts, cheap cologne, some form of oil, which is pretty weird, and fear. Ooh, and the hippie chick smells like some dank bud, unshaven dank armpits, and vegan hair dye. I think I'm gonna choose the one who's light on crime. My vote is for Sunny Flowers. A man like me, after all, needs a job. Congratulations, Mayor-elect Flowers. Sniffer away! All right. Our K-Hood News 9 election desk has called the election, and with 50.00001% of the vote, the Hood has actually chosen to take a new path and elect Sunny Flowers as the new mayor. Wow, she actually pulled it off. And now we are also being told that the deputy mayor election has been called as well. Challenger Mr. Gray has won the election in a massive landslide of epic proportions with a whopping 95% of the vote. Wow.
This is surprising. Change is definitely coming. Wow. We are sure all tired after an entire week of election coverage. That is going to wrap it up for us here this evening. For Reynaldo Humpsalut, I am Amelia Potts. Good night.
Thank you for watching the K-Hood News 9 Election Week coverage. Now stay tuned for Bongos with the Babangos, the true love stories of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Sunny, sunny, sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny.
We did it, everyone. Together for the first time in 30 years, we're going to bring change to this hood.
I will not tolerate such insolence. You promised me everything and gave me nothing. You lost to a fucking hippie woman, you halfwit. There are voting irregularities. There is fraud, mail-in ballots from the dead, mail-in ballots from socialist dead. I will beat this. I am staying one way or the other. And watch your tone with me, Goto. I spit on your honor. You had better find a way. You have until Inauguration Day, you fool.
As I expected, Goldsworth has lost. The timelines are now shifted away from our goals. Prepare the invasion.
Eternal. Eternal. Sometimes I feel that my luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and surrender.